Is it wrong to share your faith? Hey, I'm Pastor Matt here with your Missionary Pathway Mission Insight. And this insight is a little bit more of a question. And that question was spurred by a 2019 study done by the Barna group in which they looked at U.S. Christians, practicing U.S. Christians. And 47% of millennials in this study believed that it was wrong to share their faith with someone of a different faith in the hopes that they would one day share their faith. Now, I think that's interesting because when we see that question, is it wrong to share your faith? There's a resounding answer for many millennials that says, I think it is. But what's interesting about that is in 2023, this year, Barna released a study that actually found out that 76% of millennials actually believe there is a God or a higher power. And 77% of millennials actually would like to grow spiritually. What does all that mean? Well, I think it means this. I think we may have this perception that people don't want us to share our faith with them, but the reality of the culture is people are looking for answers and they are hungry for God. So they would absolutely love for you to share their faith with them. So, is it wrong to share your faith? No, it's not wrong to share your faith. It's just important how you do it. If you're going to share your faith, I think you should at least keep these three things in mind. Number one, you need to be willing to share faith with people where they are. I think oftentimes the reason we miss opportunities to share faith is because as the church, we're waiting for people to come in before we share what we believe with them. But the world is waiting for you to go out, to share faith with people where they are. And in fact, God already sends you out all over the place, right? Because he says, go and make disciples. As you are going, make disciples. And so as you are going out, those are perfect opportunities to connect with people who don't know Jesus and share who Jesus is in the places they're already going. But as you do that, keep this second thing in mind. Don't force the conversation. The reality is you need to wait till the door is open before you start having a conversation with somebody about faith, because whether it's faith or anything else, people don't want to have conversations about things they don't want to have conversations about. And that sounds like common sense, but oftentimes we can feel this pressure like, I have to share Jesus and I have to share it with them now, that we're willing to force a conversation that would be much better down the road. So don't feel the pressure that you have to force a conversation. Wait for the right time and the right moment to have conversations with people. And how do you know when that is? Well, that's where the third and most important piece comes. I think you need to be in relationship with all the people around you. And if you want to connect with lost people and people that are disconnected from the faith, you have to be willing to be in relationship with people who are disconnected from the faith. You have to love people whether or not they share your beliefs and whether or not they will share your beliefs. And when you have genuine and authentic relationship with people, it opens doors to have conversations you wouldn't be able to have otherwise. So in the context of relationship, you really will know the right time to have a conversation. And in the context of relationship, you'll actually be in the right space to have that conversation. So is it wrong for you to share your faith? No. It's just important how you do it. And if this is bringing up more questions for how you can share faith, I get it. Sharing faith in today's time and culture can sound difficult, especially when a lot of the methods you may have been taught growing up aren't really the best for sharing faith anymore. But that's okay. That's why we developed the Missionary Pathway. The Missionary Pathway is a really simple training that you can walk through that will help teach you simple practices you can use to go on mission and share faith with people in the places you're already going. So if you want to learn how to have those conversations, when to have those conversations, and who you could have those conversations with, check out missionarypathway.org. And if you want more info on how you can get connected to a cohort walking through that, feel free to reach out to us right there through missionarypathway.org. I hope this mission insight was helpful for you. If it was helpful for you, take an opportunity, like and subscribe to the Kairos Network on YouTube, and take an opportunity to share this missionary insight with somebody else. And of course, if you'd like to get these mission insights sent right to your email inbox, click the link in the description below and sign up to get these sent right to you. Looking forward to seeing you next week right here on Mission Insights.